Okay, here we go with episode 99. More fillery. Every time I say that, I think of the show Magicians. Have any of you seen The Magicians? The fantasy world instead of Narnia is called fillery. Distracts me every time I say it. I need a new word, but like filler doesn't really encapsulate what I'm trying to say. Anyway, before I get sidetracked again, boy, it's been a bad day for that. Let's just go ahead and get into this. You know where we are? You know where we're going. Three, two, one. Obtaining a new friendship, huh? And we'll never see the Sand Pirates again. I love filler episodes, but I'm still gonna make fun of them, make fun of the fact they're fillers. So I'm kind of like playing both sides, which is funny because people who don't like filler episodes will never watch these reactions. So I should just play the side that loves filler episodes. But here we are. Yeah, we're not coming because we don't, we weren't created by the author, the almighty author. We can't come. It's impossible. What's funny about it is things like Game of Thrones invented new characters for the show that didn't exist in the books, and they just went with it. So they had to invent new storylines for those characters that didn't exist in the books because the characters didn't exist in the books. One thing I will say, even though this is filler, the show loves massive characters, very large, massive people. They love that, man. It comes up again and again and again. We keep seeing it. Like I said, because it's probably a planet that has a lower gravity, would explain things like that, right? People are just naturally bigger. Yeah. Yep. It is interesting why the filler decided to sideline Ace. I remember if there's some. I wonder if there's some kind of like small segment where like some small piece of like what I'm trying to say, some small piece of canon where he gets sidelined that they didn't want to address, so they just sidelined him in the filler. And like when in the actual story, he actually shows up later, but they just say, "Oh, we got separated or something." I don't know. I don't know why they would sideline him for the filler because you can do whatever you want in the filler, right? So that was an obvious creative choice I made. Damn, these guys are eating good, man. Drinking good too, apparently. Kick his ass. Really? So speaking of playing both sides, it seems like they're playing both sides. Yeah. Okay. We see how it is. Definitely say no more. Definitely need the booze. He is shoveling that food down, man. That's one of the things that happens in civil wars and rebellions. You'll have people that pretend to play for one side or the other, and they're just capitalized on the situation. They're basically mercenaries. No, not what are they are profiteers is the word I'm looking for. They're profiteering in the situation. Yeah. So which is it? Yeah, I'm out of here. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Usopp would fit in very well with these guys. Yeah, man, we ain't trying to starve. What's up? Let's find a different village. This is going to leave a power vacuum. Uh oh. I guess, yeah, yeah. So he basically commandeered the lizard. Is that what we're saying? Stomp them the F out. That's what I'm talking about. Screw those guys. That's right. Fill the bowl, bitch. Now we're talking. That's right. Stomped out. What? That's what I thought. You better grovel. Well, you gonna fight these pirates for them? Not against the idea. I really like this guy. Get me fed. That's the condition. Hey, send them food. Okay. Yeah, yeah. That's the one condition. Feed my friends. Okay. Hey, man. He's my minion now. Oh, they're the sand pirates. Oh, okay. They saw the group. Okay, gotcha. He was coming out to fight him, man. Now we're talking. It's like we got resupplied. So is them getting robbed by the birds? Was that part of the manga? By the way, anybody? Crap. I'll put this at the end. Damn the shade. You can say this about Nami. She tells it like it is. You never walk away from a Nami scene wondering what she thinks of somebody. She will just say it. She may not say it to their face, but she'll say it to somebody about them. Really, I took it. Clearly fake. So yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to increase this cunning this week, but it's non-canon cunning. So how do we deal with that? I talked about it before. I guess I'll just take it as it comes, right? Hoodlums. Makes people scared. Right, right, right. Yeah, it's a pretty good scam if you can do it. Look, it looks like Chopper's outraged. So's Luffy. They'll be pissed. The real rebels. Oh, right. Let's go kick their asses. Right. Well, yeah, I guess I feel safe. Really, right. This is killing her, man. Because it's just one more way her kingdom's breaking down and her father is failing the people. Yeah, I see what's going on here. Yeah, that's right. Do this callback from what we saw literally in my time about 25 minutes ago. Even if it was a week between episodes, we're taking our time. Right? But you need to re you need to retake the kingdom, and then you can start helping the little people. Now you've like seen what life is like on the ground, right? Right, right. I get what you're saying. Their hearts are cowards. We've already seen this. Rank cowardice. Right. It's absolutely going to be a game. Yep. I was there. I know what he said. Why are you telling me again, Stanley? They kicked his ass. They're hiding in what would you call those barrels? Not really barrels. Well, they're hiding. That's all that matters. Rank cowardice. Afraid of your own shadow. I like how he put that, like the old timey cartoon of somebody who's running away from home. They tie a bag to a stick. Good luck, we're counting on you. That's right. I like that they're calling back to that whole thing from the. I think it was the 1920s where they would do that in like comic strips of the 20s. You have a bag tied to a stick. Yep, go out there and kick their asses. Pirates are pirates. They're scary. That's right. They're about to mess you up, son. Yeah. Now, what's it going to be? Are you men or are you mice? What is it? Look, even the kids are like rooting for you. Go out there and protect them. Risk your lives. That's right. Get your asses out there. I love the whole big bro thing that they're doing again. Are they implying that those other two guys, whatever their names were, that they were also bandits, hoodlums, whatever? I don't think though. Maybe it's part of a certain region of the world says that. Kind of like you'll see in another life, brother, or or like the in Game of Thrones, like you're talking about the guys, like he was talking about himself in the second person. That was a thing from like one of the regions of Game of Thrones. Go out there and get stomped out at risk of life and limb. You weasels. You mendacious weasels. That's right. He's out here to kick your ass. That's what I thought. They're looking all scary in shadow, man. Oh yeah, Chopper's ganged up, man. He squatted up. Look at him. We're all looking at you. What's it gonna be? Police commercial here. Hey, you're in quite a pickle. Either you show your cowardice and never get another free lunch again, or you got to get your ass kicked. Which is it going to be? Because they're looking all intimidating and scary in shadow, man. Look at them. Look at that. Oh, yeah. He's on some Clint Eastwood shit. Look at him. Talk your shit. The rebels are here to protect us. Yeah. Hey, don't geek them up. Yeah, you are rude. Yep, spineless is a good way to put it. I wasn't really thinking about that word. Spineless is a really great way to phrase it. Let's send our weakest member to kick their asses. Usopp, handle that. Handle our light work. I don't even need to get all stretchy and bendy or use flames or anything. Yeah, what's up? Look, I'm crying. That's a bitch move. Really? Help us, huh? No matter what it takes. I don't care how bad you have to die, how painfully and horribly you have to die. Stand up for this town. Think of the children. Think of it. You have to fight for these children. Surrender. He's gonna bow and scrape. Oh, really? Spineless. Exactly. That's a good word. Don't be shocked by what I have to say. Well, crap. That's right. We're strong. You just pissed him off. Wait, is he believing it? What is up, man? Luffy, come on, man. I don't want to keep taking points from your brain, man. Like, oh, okay. Now you're gonna get stomped out. Remember I was talking about Beetle Bailey? Like, whether was that Sergeant Snorkel? That was his name. Stomp you out, man. You just be a flat spot on the ground, man. Smashed. That's right. Here it comes. Now you three. Oh yeah. One punch chump. That's what you are. So what? We need to demonstrate, man. Look at him. He's all scary. They're gonna run. That's right. Yeah, because like if they fall in combat, then they're not cowards. We need to demonstrate they're cowards. I see what they're saying. They need to cut and run. Wait a minute. Is he actually gonna? Is he thinking of the children? Sometimes you wear the mask, you become the mask, right? You wear the mask for so long, you become the mask. Look at him. I think he found religion. It turned out it was just a spineless weasel, but maybe now I can change. I like this. Someday, but not today. Yeah, that's right. Chump. Are you going to sack up or not? Yeah. That's right. That was really good. I like this though. If he's going to nut up, I like it. Cowboy up. We're not going to let this happen. This is getting me emotional, man. I like this a lot. You're going to have to kill me. That's all you want. All you want is somebody standing on 2 feet, stand up for themselves. Well, you can win or not, man. I got my ass kicked all the time as a kid, standing up to bullies, but you just have to stand up. You cannot back down. This is hitting me in the emotions, man. What's up? He likes that. Yeah. That's right. Play the role well, Luffy. Good job, man. What's it gonna be, man? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Come on now. Are you a man or are you a mouse? That's all we're asking. Man, I like this a lot, man. We just checked. We actually do have balls. I like this. They got me. They got me teary-eyed, man. I like this a lot. That's all you can ever ask from somebody. Just stand up, man. It don't matter if you can win or not, man. Just don't bitch out. Well, no, come on, man. Look, you can't have that rationale. Oh, well, we can't run if you're cornered. If you're trapped in a corner, of course you're gonna fight back. They can run. They choose not to run. Yeah, like she says, in part their backs are against the wall. Yep, that's all we need to know. Can they fight or not? Do they want to fight or not? I suppose. Yeah, see if he could ever find this kind of courage. The hell's that? This is all we need to hear. Okay, we'll leave. That's more like it. Yeah, now we're talking. we don't need to tell them we're what the scam we're running. Yeah, yeah. Like I like his shifty eyes when he was saying that. I suck at plays like this. Yeah, Zoro's pretty straight. He comes at you straight, man. He's not trying to trick you. Is this the reflection we were seeing? No, there's some kind of reflection we were seeing. I like this a lot, man. This is great. What's up, Minion? Okay, George Lucas. They're doing that George Lucas stuff again. Hey, we still gotta get to Yuba at some point, right? If we're done screwing around in this filler crap, good stuff. She's lost in her memories. Uh huh. It is good for somebody like her to see how the small folk are doing, to see life on the ground. That's a good thing, because she'll be a better ruler. It's gonna be sad when she goes, but they haven't really been doing a whole lot with her other than it's really been about her people, right? So I guess she does. She's a little redundant. She's kind of like the same mind as Nami, and so you already have a Nami. But I don't know. I just want to talk real quick. The animation. There's so many animation choices you can make, right? Like there's just you could do anything with this frame, like this angle. See how his eyes are off to his left. That one thing by having his eyes to his left instead of in the middle of his head, it demonstrates, it communicates that he's saying this for effect for the crowd to make these people sound better than they are, right? And it's just such a little thing. It would have been even if his eyes had been straight ahead, it would have been obvious what he's doing. But they made the creative choice to put his eyes to the left of him, so he's looking. That communicates what he's doing in a way that his eyes being straight ahead didn't communicate what he's doing. These are the subtle little details the animation department does that I just enjoy so much. The little things truly do. If you have 100 little things, you have a brilliant story. And some of these stories, live action or otherwise, they cut corners. They don't do the 100 little things, and they're just less than. You still enjoy them. It's still fine. You may not even be able to put your finger on it. You may not feel like you're missing anything. But when they do all these little things, the little sound effects, the little things like this one thing, this only took 2 seconds out of the entire episode. That little thing just adds it a little bit more. It makes it a little bit more excellent. It's a little bit more funny. I wouldn't have laughed as much if he hadn't had his eyes like that. When you do the little things well, the big things come together. I might as well. I'll never remember to say this at the end. This is something I keep wanting to say this, and I keep never remembering to say it. I would love if somebody, and I know I'm not trying to give you guys homework or anything, but just if somebody wants to, I would love each episode somebody would talk about like here's how the manga was different. You can even offer your opinions. The manga did this better. The show did this better. I'm very curious. I love to know how the sausage is made. I love to know, like Lost in Adaptation by Dominic Noble. I love that stuff. I'm very interested in all that stuff. So as we move along, rather than somebody trying to do this at once or me trying to find a video where they talk about the entire 11,000 episodes, right? I would love for somebody as we move along in the comments just be talking about, okay, this is what the manga did. Here's where it's different. Because now that he's resupplied them into filler, because like, what has to happen is at the end of filler, you need to be where you were when you started the filler. So if they have supplies at the start of filler, they have to have supplies at the end of filler. People are going to be like, what the hell happened? Or it won't work for the story. Because what you're adapting, they need supplies, right? So now I'm wondering if just to drive this filler arc, if they use the birds to rob them to create a scenario that they need to spend 2 episodes to find supplies and then have supplies at the end. So that's the kind of thing I'm curious about. So if somebody wants to do this, maybe different people could take it on for different episodes or whatever, like normal non-filler episodes, obviously. Just as we move along, just let me know what was in the manga in this episode and what was not in the manga in this episode. Or if you know about a series, kind of like Krotos Mystery Shack or whatever his name is, he does a series of videos where he's talking about the difference between the Walking Dead TV series and the Walking Dead comic book, right? If somebody has done a series of this, where they take, okay, this set of episodes of One Piece versus the manga, as long as there wouldn't be future spoilers, which why would you do a video series that has future spoilers? But as long as it's not, if you can point me to a series of videos, I'll do that. But I'm just curious.